guys, Cynthia here. Yep, I know I haven't been around for quite a while. Yeah, I just been taking part in a lot of theater stuff. I directed a show. I did props all summer, and now I'm actually singing. I'm a pit singer for for the Rocky Horror show that we're doing sort of for the Halloween season. So yeah, I've been very busy. I haven't forgotten about you guys. I am finally back. I have not made uh, a new book project in a very, very long time. So I hauled out this old fallen apart book, this 5 Centuries of English Poetry. As you can see, the cover is completely coming apart. It's quite an old book. Well, at least I hope so, because of the shape it's in. 1912, so over 100 years old. And as I was kind of pulling it apart, I did notice, look at this beautiful paper on the spine. It's so crispy. It's just so brittle. But I thought maybe that would be fun, kind of glued onto something. I did already pull off a couple little pieces here. I do kind of love this little flower border there. Anyway, now I'm just being weird. But I do love it. And then, of course, this netting is just completely falling apart as well. I thought it was interesting that this book was actually bound using, it's kind of got a ribbon binding on it. So we'll see what it's like trying to take it completely apart. But I do love these covers. I like the spine too, so maybe we'll see if we can keep that and use it someplace. Also, what I think would be fun to do is to go through and then, of course, cut out lines of the poetry to use throughout. I don't think I'll do an entire poem, although there are some that are a little shorter, others going for pages and pages and pages and pages. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of where I am starting with that, is with this 5 Centuries of English Poetry. Now I'm just sort of pulling things out. I spent a lot of time yesterday, you guys, sort of sorting through some things. I did ask, a friend of mine was gifted the very first junk journal I made. I made it and I thought, well, this kind of looks like my friend Mary. And so I did pass that junk journal on to Mary, and she has that. And I asked her if she could bring that for me to take a look at, because I think what has happened, you guys, is I have kind of bought into the whole ethos of buying papers and stickers and all of these things. And I don't mind buying tools. I don't mind buying stencils or stamps or things like that. But at some point, junk journals became something different. And I think that originally what I loved about junk journals was that everything in them was sort of junk. It was stuff that you rescued or saved or found. It was old. It was used. It was grungy. And so, yeah, so I think I'm going to try very hard to go back to that. Not that I'm going to just throw out all of the new things I've gotten. Like, I, like a lot of people, have fallen for the Temu thing. And I actually have to say, I've gotten some very, very nice things from them. And I do like their craft supplies. The nice things I've gotten from them is, I will tell you, I've bought shoes that I very much enjoy. I have bought socks that I really enjoy. Lots of like personal sort of items that I think are great. I think they're really high quality, and I enjoy them. But I am not going to order any more craft supplies from them. Not that there's anything wrong with the craft supplies. I just really want to get away from doing that. I want to create my junk journals from actual junk, actual things that I have found or purchased at like a thrift store or a garage sale. So anyway, so that's where I'm at. And enough of that little rant. And so today, I spent a lot of time yesterday going through and just getting rid of things. I made a new inspiration board on Pinterest that is just really, it's just for me. It is just for me to, if something strikes my fancy, just to throw it onto that inspiration board so that I can like have a complete overview. Like as I look at that, then I can say, oh, these are the things I'm really interested in. This is the aesthetic I like. This is what I'm going for. So anyway, that is where I'm going with that. So today I'm just kind of sharing with you that I'm just pulling together some junk, real junk, you guys, for a new journal. And I'm hoping that this one will be grungy and vintage and just lovely in all of those ways. So I'm going to start with this book. I already told you about this book. I'm going to maybe cut out some of the lines of poetry in there to use in my junk journal. Some other stuff that I just have just started sort of pulling out. I love this braid trim that I got from a friend of mine. She's fairly elderly, and she is a doll maker. She makes art dolls. They're beautiful. I don't own any of them because I can't afford them. But she did get rid of just a ton of material. So I got a lot of fabric from her. And I got this beautiful, some beautiful trim from her as well. Here is some wax cord that I bought at a resale store, and I think it's great that I can find it just used like that. Another thing is, so I do props at this theater where I work, where I direct, and there was an old hat box that was completely falling apart, you guys. Just like, it was not salvageable. It really was, it was time for it to go. And inside was this lovely fabric. And so there was just like this much of it left. And I tore it out before I discarded the hat box. So I'm kind of excited about that fabric. I think it's just a lovely and authentically grungy and old. I may iron it just to, make it flat so I can use it better. This is actually, I think, from like a file folder, but I loved these holes, and I thought, wouldn't that be cool on the edge of a page? And maybe I could put some dangles or something on that. Just a coin envelope, an old bingo card. This actually, I haven't seen anybody do this, and I'm going to give it a try. I thought that this old bracelet would look cool. These pieces lined up, or some of them, not all of them maybe, but lined up down the spine, and the stitching could go through the holes, and this would be like the spine decoration on the book. Anyway, just an idea. We'll see if that works. And then these, yesterday I went through, so I went to an estate sale one time, and I always look under the table because I kind of sometimes think that that's sort of where like the stuff that I like best is usually hiding. So I always look under the table, and there was an entire box of greeting cards. So this family was really into greeting cards, and I've been kind of hanging on to those. Some of them they're like cutesy vintage. They're 60s, 70s. They've little kids' birthday cards and things like that. But yesterday what I did was I went through the entire pile of cards. I tore them apart. I took off anything that was like a personal greeting. And that stuff I am going to just recycle. I'm just going to throw away. I did, let me grab it here. I did keep, oh my gosh, this is heavy. So this is all of what's left of those cards. Mostly it is just front covers that I thought were kind of pretty. Is this just a front cover? Yeah, so this is just like a front cover piece from a card. This as well. I just thought that some of the graphics and some of the, so this, yeah, just the front part of the card. But I thought, wouldn't this be a lovely like corner tuck spot or something? These are all of the pieces that I am not interested in. And there's a ton, you guys, just a ton. Things that are beautiful, but they're just a little too cute for kind of what I'm going for. They're just a little too retro, mid-century kind of thing. And I want my stuff to seem a little bit older and grungier. But anyway, so I have this entire, like this guy, for your birthday. And, I actually am going to put this in my Etsy shop and see if anyone is interested in this. So if you're interested in this, before I get it posted, then please let me know. And yeah, we can talk about what it'll cost for me to ship this to you. I bet it's 1 to 2 pounds of paper here. So, and lots of greeting cards without the greetings in them anymore. So anyway, I did pull out just a few for myself that I thought I might use. I sort of love this cherry blossom, so I pulled that out, kind of a little bit of fussy cutting around it. Here is a frame, of course, it had like, I think for dad or something, or for my husband. I think husband was in here, and then a little greeting here. And I thought, wouldn't that be beautiful as a, some way to frame something behind that? So I pulled that out. Some of the cards were made from this like vellum paper, and it's pretty crispy. If you fold it, it just kind of breaks, just kind of cracks apart. But I did keep just some pieces of that because I thought that might be kind of pretty in a collage. Here again, just a little flower image. Now this I thought was really interesting. This was over the top of a card to my husband with love and pride, and it's, you can see it's got this, or maybe you can't see, but it's got this pretty little kind of woodland scene, right? And what happens is when you turn it over, this side is matte, and I thought that would just be beautiful inside like a window in a junk journal. So I kept that. I'm going to use that as well. And then this, I just kind of like this kind of tooled leather, kind of embossed tooled leather. It's a little bit cutesy, but of course I'm going to antique it up, and I think that'll be kind of cool. So that's sort of where I'm at with this project. Oh, I also have this little bag of junk that I got at a like a flea market or something, and maybe I'll try to incorporate some of these little chunky things on the cover of the book. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm just sort of going through. I'm going to pull out some of my old stuff, actual, real, authentic ephemera. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, I hope I'll see you right back here real soon. Please be sure to like, comment, or subscribe. I know I haven't been around, and I really am sorry. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, and hopefully this video will get me started. So yeah, it's just a little video to say hi, to show you what new project I'm going to start working on. And I hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a lovely fall here. We went outside and we watched the comet for a while last night, and we got up early this morning to catch some shooting stars. The moon was a little bright, but we did see a few really nice big bright ones. So that was fun. Anyway, I hope you're well, and I hope to see you right back here again real soon. Thanks, you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.